You're giving your time to things that aren't going to give you a return. This is what people don't think about in life. Everything is an investment, especially with your time. Wherever you spend your time, you're investing that time. And you need to think about, is this investment going to give me a return? Or is this going to give me a loss? icLAAo, I can't lose. No reality where I lose. Ever. You need to start treating yourself like a boss. You need to start moving like a boss. Before I start the video, anybody who hasn't watched my videos before, you might be thinking, what do you know about being a boss? I run a $250,000 company. I'm 21 years old currently. I started when I was 9, hit 6 figures when I was still 19. So figuratively and literally, I'm a boss. But before I even was able to do that, I had to start cultivating the mindsets and the habits of a boss. When I was thinking before I made this video, I realized it really comes down to taking yourself serious. Most people in life, they don't take themselves serious. A lot of people say that they want this. I want to be successful. I want to be rich. I want to be a boss, run my own business. I want to have freedom. I want to be healthy. But you don't take yourself serious. How do you expect to be healthy when you can't even stop eating bullshit? Time. Wherever you spend your time and go through the hardships that come to running a business, when you can't even, you have no discipline. You need to start moving like a boss before you're even a boss. The thing that people don't understand about life is that before anything can manifest on the outside, it needs to manifest first on the inside. Before you can be rich on the outside, you have to be rich on the inside. Before you can be healthy on the outside, you have to be healthy on the inside. Before you could be a boss on the outside, you need to be a boss on the inside. And how do you become a boss on the inside? You need to develop the mindsets and the habits of a boss. And how do you do that? I watched every single video on the top 1% people on YouTube. If you look at the video, I've seen it. If you look at any podcast, I've seen it. Any of the top books that anybody says you should read, I've listened to them, read them, all of them. The things I'm supposed to do. There's certain things that bosses you can do and certain things that you need to do. As a boss, you need to have first and foremost discipline, like I was saying. Without discipline, you will go nowhere in life. It's that simple. And a lack of discipline means that you have a lack of self-love. Because people who love themselves discipline themselves. Well, let's go into what you need to do to become a boss, first of all. You need to be organized. You need to have a schedule. A lot of people, they wake up, they don't know what they're gonna do today. They wake up, they're scrolling on their phone for 2 hours. Maybe they'll wake up, they'll go smoke weed immediately. Maybe they'll go drink immediately. As crazy as it sounds, people do it. They'll go drink alcohol immediately. Do you think bosses do that? Do you think bosses wake up and immediately take drugs? Do you think bosses wake up and immediately get on social media and start scrolling? You need to have a regimen. You need to have a schedule. You need to have a timetable. I always ask people, what's your calendar like? Oh, I don't have a calendar. What? What's your schedule for the day like? Tell me what your average day looks like from start to finish. What is on your schedule for the average day? Oh, I don't know. I might do this. I might do that. Pathetic. You think bosses just wake up and they just, what am I going to do today? No. They have what they're going to do every single day at all times of the day. They already scheduled their days in advance. Everybody should have what we call an ideal day. Because of course life throws curveballs at you. Things might come up. But on a normal day, you need to have a schedule. Whether it's wake up, meditate for a little bit, exercise, then get some breakfast, write on my journal, get on my computer, start doing work. Okay, maybe in the evening, I'm gonna go take a run. Maybe I'm gonna go work on this business. Whatever it is, whatever you're doing in your life, whatever your goals are, you need to have a schedule. Because if you don't have a regimen, if you don't have a schedule, your day is just out of whack. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what you're doing. Idle hands are the devil workshop. You need to have a schedule. You need to be busy doing things. The second thing is you need to stop taking drugs. Society has made it cool to drink. Society has made it cool to pop pills. Society has made it cool to drink lean, to smoke, to like all this bullshit. Do you think bosses do that? Do you think the top CEOs are waking up and doing drugs? Do you think the top CEOs are drinking alcohol every weekend? You think the top CEOs are smoking weed 24/7? Do you think they're doing that? No, because they take themselves serious. You can't tell me you take yourself serious and you're smoking weed all day or you're drinking alcohol. I don't get it. This is something that I really had to realize myself, because I used to smoke weed a lot. But then I realized, I asked myself a simple question. I said, is smoking weed helping or hurting my chances of achieving my goals? There's no in between. It's either smoking weed is helping me or smoking weed is hurting me. It's one or the other. And I had to be honest with myself and say, you know what? Smoking weed is not helping me reach my goals. It's not making my chances of reaching my goals higher. Big bosses don't smoke weed. Maybe they smoke weed every here and there, but in the phase of my life that I'm in, where I'm currently grinding, where I'm currently still trying to build, where I'm not really where I want to be yet, why am I smoking weed? Then I had to cut it off. Not that I'm never going to come back to it, but for the time being, in the stage that I am, I can't be smoking weed. And that's where a lot of you are. A lot of you have built and cultivated nothing, but yet you're doing instant gratification. You're rewarding yourself for accomplishing nothing. That's how backwards society is. You're going out every weekend, going to the bar, going to the club, going to chill, but you haven't accomplished anything yet. You haven't built anything yet. You haven't done anything yet. But yet you feel like you need to reward yourself. It doesn't make any sense. Hanging around certain people. A lot of you hang around people that are not conducive to you achieving your goals. A lot of people still hang around with their old friends. You know, hey, it's my friend from high school, it's my friend from college, but they're not going anywhere. You need to be very, very stingy with your time. This is one of the biggest things about being a boss. You need to be very stingy with your time. You can't just hang around anybody. You can only hang around people who are going to elevate you to be your best, elevate you to achieve your goals. It's something that I really got into in 2024. In 2025, it's even better. If you are not bringing value to me, I will cut you off like this. If you are not on my level or above my level, I will cut you off like this. Because I don't have time. Because all you're going to do is bring me down. Everybody knows that you are the average of the people you spend your time with. People who just want to play video games, smoke weed, drink, party, get on this bullshit. You're giving your time to things that aren't going to give you a return. This is what people don't think about in life. Everything is an investment, especially with your time. Wherever you spend your time, you're investing that time. And you need to think about, is this investment going to give me a return? Or is this going to give me a loss? I just currently finished the gym. I invested an hour at the gym today. And that's going to give me a return because I'm healthy, I look good, and that's going to boost my confidence. Ultimately, it's going to boost my confidence and give me more success, give me more respect. So that investment is going to give me a return. But when you're investing your time at the club, when you're investing your time playing video games for 5 hours a day, what return are you getting from that? When you're investing your time hanging around losers, what return are you getting from that? You're not getting a return from that. It's just a waste of time. And time is the only resource that you literally can never get back. The seconds that you're spending watching this video, you can never get it back. But it's cool because it's an investment that's going to give you a return if you take my advice. You need to stop feeling bad about saying no to things. That's another thing. You need to learn how to say no. Let me give you a real life example that just happened. I went to this networking group, this business networking group, and they wanted me to join. The first day I was like, okay, these are some cool people. Though, because networking, of course, networking is everything. So I went to a networking group. I went to the first session. I was like, okay, this is something I could join. I went to the second session and I immediately started noticing red flags. Because in the networking group, everybody has a responsibility to refer everybody else good new business. That's the whole point of the group. So at the second group, at the beginning of the meeting, everybody else, so how many referrals did you give today? How many calls did you make today to bring new people to the group? And all I kept hearing were excuses. Oh, I was busy this week. Oh, I had this week. And I was like, no, I can't do this. Immediately, I can't join. Because I can't invest my time into something where other people are not investing their time. I can't invest my time into places where people are making excuses. Because I don't make excuses. Because I know if I join the group, because I already was giving them ideas. I said, we could do this, we could do this, we could do this. I'm not even in the group yet. This is how we can bring more people. This is what we can do. This is how we can change the script. value, because I know that I'm coming wherever I'm at, I'm coming with value. But the other people weren't on the same wavelength as me. So the other day, one of the leaders of the group asked me, so it's like, hey, are you going to come back to the next meeting? We would really love you to join. I said, no, I'm not joining. He's like, wow, I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised to hear that from you. I'm not joining somewhere where people are making excuses. I can't even have that type of energy around me. A lot of people would have felt bad. A lot of people would have ignored the message maybe. A lot of people would have said, no, I can't do it. And I just said straight up, no, I'm not joining. This is not going to help me grow. That mindset is going to rub off on me, and I don't need that mindset around me. Y'all are cool people. I appreciate you for the hospitality. You guys are nice people. But the general mindset in there is not for me. So I said no. You need to say no when you know that things are not going to help you. Your friend wants you to go out. No. You guys are out to eat and they want you to eat the bullshit with them. No. You need to stop caring about people's feelings, bro. I don't care about people's feelings. I just say the truth. If you feel some type of way about it, that's your fault. I don't sugarcoat anything. I never sugarcoat anything. This is something that I've really been on for the last year or two. I don't sugarcoat shit. If you're a loser, I'm going to look at you and tell you that you're a loser. And this is steps that you can take to not be a loser. Again, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean I hate you. But I'm just going to tell you the truth. You're a loser. Stop trying to be Mr. Nice Guy, giving everybody your time, giving everybody your resources, saying yes to everything. Bosses don't move like that. You think this is why you can't just get to Elon Musk. This is why you can't just get to Jeff Bezos. This is why you can't just get to Tim Cook. This is why they have people that have other people before you can even have access to them. So many people, I'm starting to realize, want my time because they see that I'm going somewhere. But I can't give everybody my time because that's not how bosses move. And ultimately, it's not an investment that's going to bring me a return. Not to say that you can't help people, but in life, the majority of people, they don't want to be helped. They say that they want something, but they don't really want it. They say that they want help, but they don't really want help. You tell them what to do and they will not do it. I had to cut off another person I knew for a long time the other day. Because he's just a loser. I can't even say he's just a loser. I gave him an opportunity to do something. He told me he wants to do this. I told him this is exactly what you do to do what you say you want to do. And he didn't do it. Gone. Because I don't need that type of energy in my life. I know where I'm trying to go. I know who I am. I know what I want to be and who I am already. I'm a winner. I can't lose. All I can for. So I can't hang around people without that mindset. You need to take yourself serious. People who take themselves serious don't eat bullshit. People who take themselves serious have goals, have discipline. People who take themselves serious have a schedule. Don't just give their time to any and everybody. Educate themselves. You need to take yourself serious. Before you do something, you need to ask yourself, would a boss do this? Would a serious individual do this? Would a high-level individual do this? If the answer is no, then don't do it. People need to have delayed gratification. This is why I told myself I'm not smoking weed till I accomplish my major goal this year. Because every year I have goals, every year you should have multiple goals, but I have a major goal. I said I'm not smoking weed till I accomplish this major goal. It's been now almost 2 months without it, and I'm feeling great. You need to have discipline, and you need to take yourself serious. Stop rewarding yourself when you have done nothing to deserve that reward. So why are you going out to the club when you've done nothing? Why are you smoking weed every day when you have done nothing? Why are you drinking when you have done nothing? Why are you playing video games for hours when you have done nothing? I was just talking to somebody at the gym. One of these guys I met at the gym, he's a cool guy. And I was telling him that he was just asking me about my mindset. And he was telling me that, man, I really like your mindset. I really respect it. And I was telling him, bro, if you want extreme results, you have to do extreme actions. Everybody says that they want extreme results, but everybody just does regular actions. So if you do regular actions, you're going to get regular results. If you do mediocre actions, you're going to get mediocre results. If you want to be extremely successful, extremely rich, extremely respected, extreme person, you need to put in extreme actions. Life is balanced. You can't expect to be great putting in average actions. It doesn't work. Long story short, a lot of people just need to take themselves serious. Life is a game, but it's also not a game. You can either get better or you can stay the same. I'm a winner. I can never be a lame. And I just rhyme without even trying. Because I'm game. I ruined it. You know what I'm talking about, though. Take yourself serious. Stop giving your time to everybody and everything. Invest your time. Think of your time as an investment.